welcome back to GreedFall. This is Jewel Smith, Gen X gamer mom, writer, and crafter. I am getting very close, I think, to the end of this game. I don't think this is the last quest. There's still a few more missions after this one, but we are definitely in the last quarter of the game. So if anyone wants to avoid spoilers, consider this your spoiler warning. We are doing the quest Vinbar's Sanctuary. It says find Vinbar's Trail. Vinbar is the High King of Tir Freddy. And this one, the Dead Man's Voice, says find the trail of High King Vinbar. So both of these quest lines have now converged and seem to be going in the same direction. In spite of the little blue exclamation mark, I don't seem to have any necessary new or active side quests here. These are just this one just tells us if we've unlocked camps in certain regions, and it looks like we really only have 3 camps left to unlock. Right, we're probably about to unlock one right now in Manai Falag. The Rocky Mounts. That's where we just went at the end of the last live stream. We are getting ever closer to the volcano in the heart of the island. I had been wondering earlier in the game if I was going to explore anything along the northern coast up here, but probably not. Not in this game. It looks like we just have like maybe 1 or 2 more areas to discover, and if I had to guess, probably, I'm hoping, one of those areas will be the volcano itself. I suspect that we are going to have to fight one of these. We saw a statue of this as we were passing through some caves and caverns to get to this area here. I fought one of these already in the arena. It was the final boss of all of the arena battles. So I don't know if it's going to be the exact same level of creature that we fought before, in which case, you know, it'll be fine. It wasn't that hard. Or if it's going to be like a much more difficult version of this boss. Because they were talking about some kind of creature that was of the volcano and was spewing fire and explosive rock and molten magma or something like that. So this thing that we're about to possibly go fight may not be a typical Nadaig Menaiman, which I believe means like spirit of the mountain. It might be a spirit of the volcano mountain, and maybe it will spew fire or something unique. But these other ones, you know, we fought. This is a swamp spirit, and there's a spirit of the waters, the ocean or beach or whatever, and a spirit of the plains. I don't know if that's it. Maybe this is this. I think this is the spirit of the forest or something. Anyway, there's all these different nature bosses that we've fought, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be fighting another one very soon. Hello, Sonic Bro. How you doing? Hello, Silver Fox. Hello, Storm. Welcome to the chat room. Silver Fox, how's your grandson? Hope everyone's doing well. Here's where we came out into this new map, and here's where we have to go. And there's a couple of question marks out here. Probably one of these will be a camp, and then maybe a cave entrance or something. Let's go find out. I have Kurt and Ciora with me. Kurt is my romantic companion, And Ciora is one of the natives of Tier 4D, and I thought it was appropriate to have her with me since we're dealing with the natives of Tier 4D here in this quest.
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers.
I wouldn't like to meet the bird they belong to.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry.
Constantine is her cousin. For anyone who might be watching and didn't already know that. Her cousin has been abducted and we're trying to rescue him. That's why we're out here.
More of these giant feathers.
Where?
We're on the right trail.
I don't see any feathers. Oh, right there. Okay. We're on the right trail. There's no other trail we could take, lady. Oh, there's people already here. Who are all these fine folks? Oh, there's a skill altar. Interesting. Ah, our camp is up here. Okay.
You should not have come all this way, Renaigse. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Menundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
His path led him to kill Katasak. And now he holds my cousin captive. I am sorry, Sarah. But no one will keep us from passing.
Eitmo!
There we go. I want to hit her.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't want to have to kill them all. Sometimes when you do these combats, they'll, like, if you get real close to killing them, they'll stop and say, "Oh, I am defeated." And you can have another conversation. But I guess I really had to kill him. That's really unfortunate. I wish... I don't know, this quest line is a bit odd. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but it seems to me like I've spent you know, 90% of the game being diplomatic and having a lot of dialogue options and, you know, choosing my words very carefully and all of that. And all of a sudden, this quest line, it just seems like I have very few choices and I'm being very, I don't know, just not very careful. I'm just being very brash and in the things that I say and do and stuff. And I'm not really liking it. It feels a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, I get that, you know, I'm emotional. They've kidnapped my cousin. They killed the native healer guy that was helping my cousin. But, I mean, we've been in desperate situations before, and she's always kept a charismatic tongue and a level head, you know? I don't know. It just seems like now that, I don't know, it's not really matching up with the rest of the way I've played the game. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I don't know. That's how I was feeling yesterday, too, doing this one quest line. It seems much more scripted and less variable than previous quests have been, but maybe that is because we're getting close to the end and this is building up to something. I don't know. But okay, looked like we picked up a sword. The obsidian saber is what she had. There's no slots to upgrade it. And it's not better than what I'm already carrying. Let's look at Ciora. She's got the sacrificial sword. Yeah. This isn't really better than that either. So, alright. What else did I get? An armored necklace. Can she use it? Alright, she would lose healing. Gain shield regeneration. Yeah, I don't care. She can keep what she's got. That's fine. Master Scout's tunic. Nah, she's already got the Golden Warrior King outfit. Don't care about that. And we have the seed. Special seeds open special root doors in this game, so I assume that's going to help us get a little further along in this quest. Oh, Silver Fox says, all good, thanks. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Hey, Gentugo, I see you in the chat room. AKA Ronin, how you been? Yeah, I think this is leading up to a big battle here. That is for sure. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I understand. She was standing by her man. I don't blame her.
Over there, more feathers.
Oh, that looks like a wall I could only climb if I had high enough vigor. Oh, it goes to a skill altar. Well, let's see if I have the vigor for it. Nope.
I need a bit of practice.
I need level 3 vigor. I have 1 vigor on my own and 1 vigor point because Ciora is with me. She gives me a vigor bonus, but that's...
More of these giant feathers.
That only leads up to 2.
We're on the right trail.
It only adds up to 2. Not 3. But wait. There's a place to jump across here. What's this? Ah, another note from Professor Seraphedin. Professor, you will find the ammunition you ordered in these crates. There should be enough to fight the creature you told us about. Fighting a flying creature is certainly much easier with good rifles. Wishing you a good hunt. Ooh. I got XP 200 for finding that. What's this? Alright, I can blow it up with my bombs. Yes. Ah, okay. So if you don't have the vigor, but you have the science, you can get in here anyway. And get the skill point. I don't think skill is really going to help me right now. Because I have already maxed out like everything over here that I care about. Yeah. I was thinking even if I restructured my points over here, I wouldn't have enough points to get this healing. Unless I take points away from something else. But I'm fine. I'll just leave it at that. Alright, I think we'll be good. I hope. I hope this is going to be more difficult than the arena battle. I'm hoping that the arena battle, even though it's the same kind of creature, that the arena battle was just a warm-up and that this one will be even more difficult. Alright. How much ammo do I have? Let's take a whole bunch. Hey, Barbarian King. Did I say hello to you when you came in? And Storm. Alright. I don't know if there's anything else I really need to make. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of other stuff already. I got balance potions, I got power potions, I got all kinds of stuff. Armor ointments. Health potions, resuscitation powders. I think I'm good. Let's do a save. Oh. There we go.
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. With Constantine. If he is still alive. We need to find a way to get inside quickly.
Use the seed.
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it is obstructed.
Yeah. Root
He knows how
door.
to protect his home.
We know about root doors. Come on, just use the seed.
A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
So do it.
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I appreciate her sacrifice and everything, but I wish they would explain to me exactly what's going on here. Oh, I leveled up. And why he feels he needs to turn himself into a guardian spirit. And why he felt like he needed to kidnap my cousin. I'd like to know all of that. So what did I get? Basically just 1 skill point. Okay. I'm gonna do another save, just because I don't want to go through that whole dumb door thing again. Anything hidden back here? No? Nothing hidden? You never know with this game. Sometimes they do hide things. Special chests and whatnot. Alright, we're supposed to go up here. Oh, did we get a little look down where we came from? Is that where we came in? They're really building anticipation with this long jog up the mountain, aren't they? Piles of rocks around here. And kind of an altar sort of thing. Alright. Guess we're going in here. Ooh. I feel like I'm walking into a cutscene. Okay. Why?
King Vinbar! Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too renaixed to understand.
Leave him!
Oh, dang. Okay. What shall we do here? That didn't seem to affect him. Let's try... Alright, well... He didn't like the gunshots.
That's enough! Free him!
What the heck is that pistol? That's not my pistol.
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Is it? Is that my pistol?
Free him!
Ooh.
Oh, damn it!
Okay, yep. Manaim and... sure. Let's see... Yeah. Alright, that took down his armor. He's got no more armor. I don't think he liked the magic bomb. Let's try an elemental bomb. I don't know, I couldn't tell. He jumped, I think, before the elemental bomb hit him. Let's try another one. He doesn't like poison. Alright, well, let's see how he likes my bomb.
Died with him. Your cousin is probably freed from his stone prison.
You're right. Let's go see him quick.
Kurt didn't quite lose all of his health, but he was close. He was hanging on by a thread. I thought I was going to have to use the resuscitation powder. Yeah, that wasn't... I don't think that was much harder than the one in the arena. I mean, I'm a higher level now than I was in the arena. But... I kind of wanted more of a challenge. Still, that's fine. We handled it. And yeah, that pistol in the cutscene was not the same pistol as the one that I used. I've got that little Gatling gun, ornate pepper box. I guess they didn't have the cutscene designed to reflect what I was actually carrying. That's a little strange. I mean, I think I had the same outfit on, right? But not the same pistol. Alright, so what's added here? Finbar, the High King. And notes found during my adventure. Okay. Alright, we are now doing the Sky's Teeth. And we got... Oh, we got High King Vinbar's sword. Oh, dang, look at that. That's a big old long two-handed sword with a claw on the end. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. Can he use it? Nope. It wouldn't let... He can use the obsidian saber. But not that... Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, she can't use it either. Alright. Well. Alright, we rescued Constantine.
Constantine, wake up, please, I beg you. Hang on. We are bringing you home to get you healed.
Yeah, he does not look good. Whew. Alright, well... That was a very long, drawn-out lead-up to rescuing Constantine, and the battle was over pretty quick. I guess I arrived over-prepared. I'm kind of bummed out, though, that it was the same boss as we fought in the arena.
3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
I think that would have been a much more powerful boss fight if I had never seen one like that before. But, you know, that's fine. It's a minor criticism. Alright, so what's going on here? Speak to Constantine. Okay. It just plunked us back down in New Serene, huh? Are we ready to speak to Constantine? Should I... let me go put my weapons away in my house. Okay, we have High King Vinbar's sword. And we have the obsidian saber. I'm just gonna tuck it away for now. Oh, we picked up a Master Scout's tunic. Don't care. We can sell that. And we picked up an armored necklace. Alright, I wonder if that would go for anybody in my group. Let's see. How about me? Can I use it? No, I cannot. He can't. He can't. She can, but we already looked at that. He can. Yeah, no. Alright, well... yeah, there's no point in keeping that, so we'll sell it. Let's see... I'll make a little more ammo. Because who knows? When I go talk to him, there's no way to know. This game might just launch me into some other crazy quest line. You never really know for sure. But let's go sell some junk.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from...
Are your boots warm? Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen anything?
Got some junk for you, junk man. I think that's what I already had on before. And I switched it to that tricorn hat. Alright.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine...
I didn't even notice in that cutscene where I had the wrong gun. Did I have the right hat on? I didn't even notice. I was busy looking at my gun. I was looking at my gun going, that ain't my gun. I didn't notice if I had the right hat on either. Oh, Patrick's asking if I would play Granny Simulator. I don't know. Maybe? I've got a lot of games on my plate right now, though. I don't think I'll be doing a Try It Tuesday for a while. I'm gonna finish up GreedFall, and then I'm gonna get back to playing Fallout 3, which will be streamed over on Twitch. There we go. And I want to play some Stardew Valley. Team Trash Cake, Sulfur, Stella, and I. We're going to return to the farm in Stardew Valley and check out some of the new updates that were added recently. The update's been out on PC for a while, but it just finally came to PS4. So we want to check that out. And I'm actually, I want to play some Frostpunk, but I'm probably not going to stream that. I'm just going to play it on my own time. It doesn't really seem like the kind of game that lends itself to streaming. The amount of mental focus I have to keep track of everything, it doesn't really allow me to interact with the chat room very much. And it seems like it's the kind of game where it would be kind of boring to watch because I spend a lot of time just thinking and fiddling around with stuff. Kind of like when I used to do builds in Fallout 4. I mean, I know some people enjoy watching the build streams, and probably some people would enjoy watching the Frostpunk too, but I don't know. I would feel kind of uncomfortable not being, not interacting with the chat room, not being able to say hello and goodbye to people and stuff like that. If I would be like so focused on the game. I mean, I get that way. I know that. Like, even with this game and stuff, I get focused on the game, and but I can stop every so often and check in with the chat room and stuff. With Frostpunk, I just kind of want to zone out and play it and not be worried about streaming. And plus, then I can just play it whenever. I don't have to play it during certain hours. You know, if it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I want to play it and I'm like half asleep, I can just do it and not worry about anybody watching me play it. But anyway, for many reasons, I want to play Frostpunk, but I'm going to play it on my own and not stream it. But yeah, you know, it's hard for me to balance more than like maybe just like 1 or 2 games at a time. If I try to play 3 or 4 or 5 all at the same time, it just doesn't work out well for me. My brain can't handle it. My brain and my schedule and stuff can't handle that. But maybe some point in the future I'll take a look at it. Somewhere down the line. Of course, there's also Outer Worlds. They're supposed to be coming out with their second DLC that they promised is supposed to be coming out in April. I heard online. So when that comes out, I want to do a replay of Outer Worlds too. So yeah. There's a big long list. I probably won't be doing any Try It Tuesdays unless there's something like this game came along and it just kind of ended up being a thing. Because I was interested in this back in 2019, I think, when it came out. Didn't it come out in 2019? I kind of wanted to play it then, but just, you know, got distracted with other things and eventually got back to it because it was free for PlayStation Plus members in January of this year, 2021. And I played it for Try It Tuesday and didn't really expect to like it as much as I do. So now I'm kind of obsessed with it and like I want to play it every day and I want to get through the game, you know. But I really am trying to cut back on the amount of time I spend streaming. When I get back to Fallout 3, I'll probably only stream like 2 times a week. And then edit videos from that for my YouTube channel. I've got lots of other projects I want to get going that don't involve video games. It'd be cool to watch you play it, Grandma. Yeah, sorry. I don't know, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's go find out what's going on with my cousin.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason.
Oh, he's got twigs growing out of his head.
And I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, fair cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I would not go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything.
Yeah, please do. I want to find out what the heck happened.
For your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed.
Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
Whoa, okay. Ask about the High King's motivation. Ask him for more details about the ritual. Yeah, I want to go there first.
Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Yeah, I figured.
Donegada. Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I said that when we were on the trail that we were following and we went through the sacred site and everything. I said, you know, was he trying to save my cousin's life by turning him into one of those guardian spirits of the island who are immortal and immune to the Malachor? And I guess that's exactly what happened. Alright, ask about the High King's motivation. Yeah, so then why was the High King pissed off about all this? Now, to back up for just a second, I have the mark on my face that marks me as an Ono Manawi guardian bound to the land, like Siora is, but I didn't do it voluntarily, as far as I know. They said earlier in the game, somewhere along the line, somebody said that my parents must have been bound to the island, and I inherited the mark. But then we eventually found out that my parents were actual natives of the island, not a Renagzi, which is what they call the outsiders from the mainland, or from the other island, or from wherever Constantine is from. So, you know, me having the mark sort of makes sense because my parents were natives, but Constantine is not a native. So maybe this is something new and unusual and unique. Didn't they say something, though, yesterday when I was playing this? Something about how his blood was not able to understand the island powers or accept the island powers or something. I don't know, I kind of got this impression that it was like the process of him binding himself to the island was going to corrupt him and turn him into something like, you know, is this a villain origin story or something? And maybe that's why the High King wanted to kill him, because the High King had a vision that this was going to go horribly wrong and he wanted to protect the island. I kind of have been suspecting that all along, and this is why I feel really horrible about having to kill Sarah and Vinbar. But, you know, it's scripted, and there's no way around it in the game, so we just got to go with it, because Desarde thought she was doing the right thing.
It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Well, he was speaking to the God of a Thousand Faces. The Anil Frictamen or whatever, the god of the island.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you? Like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly. Of course. I just want to understand.
But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictamen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary, according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Well, yeah, now that I've killed their High King, and the High King's old lady, and then go running around the island destroying all their guardians. It seems odd, though, to have like this friendship with the natives and be helping them out in so many ways, but at the same time also running around killing all the people who have bound themselves to protect the island and the island inhabitants. I don't know. It's a bit, what would they call that? Ludonarrative dissonance? Is that the phrase? Hello, Michael. Welcome to the chat room. Any good news? Just playing the game here. Doesn't seem to be very good news other than my cousin Constantine survived the Malachor plague by being turned into some kind of island guardian or something. But I'm afraid it's all going to go horribly wrong. Let's check in with our quests. Alright, we need to go ask Glendon for his help. And I assume they are going to be choosing a new High King. And we have just 2 more camps to unlock. Is that correct? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Let's go. It's kind of strange that my whole entourage wasn't there with me this time. Usually they are. Anytime I talk to my cousin, it seems like the game puts all of my followers there with me. This time, it did not. Alright, well, we're going to go back to deal with some more natives, so I will keep Ciora with me. And, of course, we'll keep Kurt, because he's my main squeeze. I think I have plenty of ammo, plenty of potions. We didn't use too many potions on that boss guy. Just didn't need to. Yeah, I still have plenty of everything. Look at that. I don't... Did I even use a health potion? Maybe one? Alright, well, we're good to go. And there's nothing else we need to do, so where to next? We're going to go to the Heart's Gates and ask Glendon for his help, okay? Let's go to the fast travel globe. Back to Didgeridoo. We've been there before. I don't think I even have anything to sell. Nothing to fix up. Yeah, don't need that. That's wicked cool. Not as good as what he's got, though. Yep, can't use that till I get higher agility again. Oh, there we go. There's that one. Straight saber. Wow, that's better than what I have. I mean, it's got a little bit less armor damage, but it's got 2 slots to upgrade it. So if I upgraded it, it would actually be better than what I have. Alright, what else is there here? Yeah, see. It's not as good as what he's got. Even if I fixed it up, it probably wouldn't be better than what he's already got. But it's better than what I've got. What is he carrying? I mean, I'm probably fiddling around with this and it doesn't matter. We're probably so close to the game, to the end of the game, that I may never have Vasco with me again as a companion, and it just doesn't matter. 42. I'm gonna go for it. Well, there's a naval officer's saber. That's even better. How did I not see that? Can't use this anyway until I get a higher agility. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright, well, I just spent a bunch of money on weapons that probably don't matter, but that's fine. Whatever. I think we got Vasco a slightly better sword. Gotta go fix it up at the blacksmith's next chance we get. Alright, here we are. Go talk to Glendon. Alright, what's up, Glendon?
Good day, Glendon.
Beort Tirtomat, Karans of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King Vinbar is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into the mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kerton Sedak. What happened? How could a friend of Katasak do such a horrible thing?
Yeah, I know, I'm asking myself the same
but
question.
Your High King did not leave me the choice. He was about to kill my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian. A Nadaig. Perhaps it was for that reason he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wished to see Enon
Oh, dang, I lost a bunch of reputation with the
natives. And he was
natives.
the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame
just
him.
as sorry as you.
Undivorced, Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
Wow, okay, why did she not explain? Why did she not explain to this dude that, like, the High King was trying to kill her cousin? Well, shouldn't she have explained to him that Katasak was trying to turn her cousin into a guardian, or bind her cousin to the island, and that's when Vinbar interfered? I mean, obviously there's some kind of conflict in there, but, like, she didn't explain that little nugget. It was just like, yeah, I had to save my cousin, and yeah, I killed your High King. Oops. You know, that just, I don't know, that was a little bit unsatisfying for me. I don't know about y'all, but let's see. Speak about the election to come.
Who will
Okay.
win the vote, in your opinion?
We already asked him
I
that.
don't know. Each of the 3 chiefs that I spoke of could win. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Blagnid had been victorious, she would certainly have won this time. But that was not to be.
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. You want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen. Can I do anything else for you?
Wow, okay. That was kind of like, you know, get out of our business. I don't blame him, but, you know, I have been up in everybody's business since day one, so it's a little weird to be kind of shut out now at this point, but okay.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
And I can't believe that, like, knowing who I am, knowing that my parents are natives, and knowing that I've got the mark that binds me to the island, that, like, none of that has been brought up at all. I'm just an outsider. And my cousin's the one getting magic spells and rituals and being bound to the island and whatnot. I'm just dog food, I guess. I don't know. What the heck? Alright. So, what's our options here? Earn at least 1 pretender's trust. Convince Queen Deirdre to support you. Convince King Dunkus to support you. Convince King Olin to support you. Okay. Well, let's go to visit Dunkus first. I think of the 3 candidates, I don't really remember much about Deirdre. But I remember a lot about Dunkus. We did several quests for him. I liked him. He's very peaceful and very wise. King Ulan, I don't know if I like him so much. I think he's the one that wanted to have an alliance. He wanted to be an ally of the Bridge Alliance and cooperate with with the Renagzi, which is not a bad thing in and of itself, but if he's only allied with the Bridge Alliance, that kind of tips the balance of power on the island in the Bridge Alliance's favor, and I'm not real keen on the Bridge Alliance, to be honest. So, and like I said, I don't really remember much about Deirdre, so I'm going to go talk to Dunkus first. Yeah, Silver Fox saying sad that it's come to this. Yeah, I assume you're talking about the game, but yeah, I agree. This seems kind of unfortunate here. I'm not real keen on the direction this is going. But all right, the only way out is through, so let's do it. Should be a travel stone right there. Okay. Now Dunkus should be in the redwoods. Yep. We'll go talk to him first. Yeah, it seems very disappointing that, all of this diplomacy and all of these quests we've been doing, and I mean, I have done a lot of work to help the natives. I've saved a lot of them from being, experimented on by the Bridge Alliance. I've saved them from being killed and or converted by the Ptolemy. I've helped them with their logging camp situation, and I don't know, a whole bunch of, I've done all kinds of stuff for them. I've tried to represent their best interests and help them in their struggles with the mainlanders. And all along it seems like they keep saying, like, oh, they call me, Unol Manawi because I have the mark on my face and everything. But all of a sudden, it's just, I'm just another outsider. Screw you, lady. I mean, it's unfortunate that there was no other way to deal with rescuing my cousin. It's like, wouldn't they understand if I said, hey, the High King kidnapped my cousin, and I went to get my cousin back and find out what was going on, and they attacked me? I mean, I guess that's basically what she said, and they were just like, well, you suck anyway, -3 on our friendship. Okay, I don't know. Alright, let's see here. But I'm still on friendly terms with the natives, though, even after losing that much friendship, so I guess I shouldn't be too worried about it. Alright, Dunkus, where are you? Oh, right up here, huh? I think if I remember correctly, was Deirdre the one that was going to launch an attack on, I can't remember if it was the Ptolemy or the Bridge Alliance because they were kidnapping natives. I think it was the Ptolemy. I think Deirdre is on the Ptolemy side of the island, and she was going to launch an attack against them because their inquisitors were kidnapping people. And we went and warned the Mother Cardinal so that she could intervene, and we saved the natives from the inquisitors. I think that was Deirdre.
What brings you here, Unol Manawi?
I am the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande Voshtire. He was a great king, and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tiefradi needs peace and balance.
Yes.
And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by
Deirdre.
ambition.
Ambition would be
the Renaissance
Ulan.
brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered.
Yes,
We
I agree.
cannot change the past. And chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed. And my clan knows how to do this.
Yes.
So if you're
Very
worried
wise.
about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaisse humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichteman in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Milfrichteman, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown, said to be a gift from Enon Milfrichteman. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
Oh my
and where
gosh.
can we hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings near the village of Ignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by an Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply
Yeah, we
holy
can handle
place, and the Guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
Now we've earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Milfrichteman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Are you certain that you've chosen the right ally? If not, we can go and find another. What's a little menial work when compared to the fate of this whole island?
You're right. It's a decision that is more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Wow. Yeah, okay. So it comes down to the same kind of quest that they have in Skyrim. You remember the Jagged Crown? That's what was making me laugh when he said there is a crown that was worn by a High King, and I'm like, oh god, this is going to be the Jagged Crown quest. Because in Skyrim, you've got the two warring factions, the Stormcloaks and the Imperials, and you go and you get the Jagged Crown. And both sides will want you to go get it for them. And no matter what side you've chosen to ally with, once you get the crown, you can switch sides if you want to take the crown to the other side. You can switch alliances at that point in the game. But yeah, whoever you give the Jagged Crown to is basically the one that you've guaranteed is going to win the Civil War. That's what this reminds me of. So our options are to convince King Ulan to support you, convince Queen Deirdre to support you, and to find the legendary crown of the High Kings. So do I need to go talk to these other two schmucks, or should I just go straight for the crown? Because I've already talked at length with King Ulan, and I think I remember who Queen Deirdre is too, so I don't know if I need to go talk to them. But I don't know, why not? Let's do it. Fine. Yeah, Queen Deirdre is in the Blacklands, and Ulan is down here At the shore of the tall bones. Okay. I imagine that it will only be important who I give the crown to, not who I talk to. So we'll go talk to everybody. But I'm going to make a hard save right now just in case we want to reload back to this point. Right back to the travel stone, right there. Alright, let's go talk to Ulan. Yeah, Barbarian King says hard choices. Yeah, there's a lot of difficult choices in this game. If Silver Fox fears there will be trouble ahead. Yeah. I think there's well, there's been trouble ahead throughout this whole game, right? But yeah, I think we've got a lot more to deal with here. There's got to be some reason that diplomacy is important in this game. That's the way I keep thinking about it. I'm wondering if it's going to play out similar to Outer Worlds. When I played Outer Worlds, spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't played that, but I'll try to be vague. I'll try to just speak in generalities. But basically, there are several factions in Outer Worlds, and there's several different quest lines that you will go through. And how you deal with each quest line and how you deal with each faction ends up playing into the last part of the game, right? Now, it's not essential. Like, you know, if you piss somebody off or, you know, you do things a certain way, it's not like you can't finish the game. You know, it's not like it breaks the game and you can't win or finish the game or whatever. But it changes the dynamics of how the end game plays out, which is really interesting to see. It was really fun and really interesting to see. In Outer Worlds, I kind of did the same thing that I'm doing here. I was very diplomatic, and I helped several factions and made lots of alliances. And so when I got to the end game, I had the support of many factions who showed up during the last quest line or the last, you know, series of events, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to see that play out, to have there be a reason for all of the diplomacy and the choices and the things that I had done in the rest of the game. So I'm kind of assuming and or hoping that that's what's going to happen here eventually, is that all of this friendship and alliances and choices will all come to some kind of fruition in the end game. I don't know if we're quite there yet. But yeah, I guess who I choose as High King will be important to the fate of the island and my fate and the fate of the Renagzi and, you know, whoever else, you know, is involved in the end of the game here. Alright, I gotta go back behind me. No, what's out here? Oh, that's where the Crown of the High Kings is located. Oh, well, if Ulan knew that, he'd be running out there to grab it, wouldn't he? Is this where we fought that boss? We came out here and fought a boss, and I said, oh, I don't have a quest for this yet, so I'm not going to go inside. I think it is. Oh, I had no idea. Alright, well, let's go talk to Ulan. Just help myself to your jars there. Let's see what happens if we go talk to this guy. Let's loot his jars first.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Now this is the guy that it was kind of implied that he was just interested in ambition.
I regret to inform you that your High King Vinbar is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Karant's Vignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be
We know what it is.
But it is said
but alright, we'll play along.
that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far from here, since he fought his last battle nearby. The entrance to his burial mound is said to be guarded by a Nadaig Magaman, the path that leads to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Alright, nope, that's it. Thank you.
I must go.
Well, why don't these people fetch their own damn crown if they want to be High King so bad? Send me to do their dirty work. Of course, Dunkus didn't really want me to do it at all. He was saying he was reluctant to even suggest it. Alright, let's go talk to Deirdre. I assume the village? Yeah, Silver Fox says, I'm not sure about this one. He's sneaky. Yeah. I think he's the one that they were saying was like a fox with honeyed words and ambition. And Deirdre is the one who's all about revenge and war, I think. Let's go talk to her.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead? And divorced Tire. He was a good king in times of peace, but he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bloodnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Menawi. You will have to pick a side.
Yeah, she's not wrong about that.
If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the Sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings, a holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears.
That's definitely...
And that the entrance is marked by a dead tree and protected by a Nadaig Magaman.
Yeah, we've already defeated him.
I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
Oh, she's gonna go there herself.
The outcome of this vote. I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
Dang. Alright, now, I know that, like, her goal is to drive everyone from the island. And, honestly, I don't blame her a bit. And I totally respect the fact that she's willing to go get the crown for herself. Because she's like, nah, fuck this. I'm gonna be queen. I'm gonna drag these fools off my island. And, you know, I'm gonna make this happen. I respect that. I do.
I need to be going.
So, wow, that gives me a lot to think about. I don't necessarily trust Ulan at all. Like I said, I'm concerned that his alliance is only with the Bridge Alliance faction, and that he really just wants. I mean, he says he wants prosperity, and you know that's good. But I don't know. Yeah, he seems kind of ambitious and foxy. Oh, I mean, not foxy like Foxy Lady. Not in that kind of foxy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know though. I kind of like this lady. Who is that? Oh, right. That's Father. Yeah, right. This is the Teleme side of the island. Right. Okay. So, now what we have is to find the legendary crown of the High Kings. Oh, Michael's saying goodnight. Okay, Michael. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for stopping in. Barbarian King saying, ooh. Right, exactly. Silver Fox is quoting the guards from Skyrim. Heard about you and your honeyed words. Right, exactly. Right. Silver Fox says, with her, what you see is what you get. With Queen Deirdre. Right, exactly. Well, and I think with Dunkus, too. I think he's been nothing but sincere and wise. I don't know if you remember the quest we did with him, but I think he was involved in the one where we had to go. He had allowed the Renagzi to chop down some of the trees in their sacred grove, but then they had chopped down too many, and he needed to get in there and replant some of the trees, and they wouldn't let him in, and I had to go and arrange for him to go in and replant the forest that they'd been chopping down. That's kind of his thing, is he's all about healing. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's like our three choices seem to be King Ulan, who wants to be friends with the Renagzi. Queen Deirdre, who wants to drive all the Renagzi off the island, and King Dunkus, who is kind of like in between. He's the centrist. He wants to get along with the Renagzi, but teach them not to exploit the island and not to treat the natives badly. Which sounds to me a little bit, I'll be honest with you, a little bit like a pie in the sky. I think at this point, I don't have a lot of faith in the Renagzi. I don't know. The game has portrayed the leaders of the Thélème and the Bridge Alliance as being practical but decent when the rubber hits the road. You know, they at least profess to not agree with the methods of like the Inquisition or the mad scientists or whatever that's going on their watch, but I don't know if I necessarily believe them. Yeah. So I'm kind of torn between Deirdre and Dunkus. Barbarian King says, I see nothing, so I'm getting nothing. What do you mean? Okay. So we've talked to everybody. I want to go back to New Serene for a second and visit the blacksmith. Because I had those swords that I bought. This seems like a slight lull in the action, so let's go fiddle with our swords. I'll go fiddle with Kurt's sword. What? Did I say that out loud? Let's see. Oh, somehow I have 2 steel rapiers. Well, dang it. I guess I don't need the second one. I'll sell it. And the straight saber. All right, let me go sell this. Oh, that was Kurt's first weapon. I'm saving it for sentimental reasons. Whoa. Oh, right. This is the one we want to fix up. It'll be better than this if we fix it up. Okay. Let's go do that. Well, hang on. Let me change out my party. I'm gonna boot Ciora for a second and take Vasco. Oh. All right, come on.
And hope that they will accept us.
Don't expect them to yield easily. After all, they're protecting their most sacred place. You will have to prove that you are worthy of their trust.
If only there was a way to be certain of the results of this vote. We would need only to convince one.
Okay. Thanks for your input. I've already talked to all of them, though. They've all said that they'll help me out. I guess Vasco was just getting his 2 cents in.
Oh, it's you, Norman's here for a day. Come and see.
Blade! Oh.
Alright, we already know. We're gonna need the pure iron ore, my friend. Just give it all to me. Just gimme.
Want armor that fits you? Oh, it's a great...
Okay, let's take a look here. Alright, now at this point, the steel rapier would only give him a little bit of physical damage. So let's improve the physical damage of this one. There we go. Ah, there we are. That looks pretty sweet. This would just give him 1 point more of fury, but I don't care about that. Alright, I think he's all fixed up now. Let's take a look at me. I mean, it's nice to have a gold quality weapon, but this is even better quality though. This is quality 80 and this is quality 73. If I fixed this up, it would be way better than the light flamberge. Can't fix this one up, it doesn't have slots for it. And this one's already fixed up as best it can be. So let's go for the straight saber. Isn't that what he's got? Oh, he's got the naval officer's saber. Okay. I kind of like this sword though. The blade's a bit kinky. I mean, that does look pretty cool. Alright, I'll just stick with it. What the hell?
The best forge in Tyr. Oh,
I use my gun most of the time anyway. I think I said that before. Alright, let's just sell this stuff. That's fine.
Want armor that fits
All
you
right.
like a glove? We'll make it for you.
All right, let's get Ciara back. Okay, you're talking about what I'm looking at. Barbarian King says what Silver said. All right, yeah, with Deirdre, what you see is what you get, and Barbarian King saying I see nothing, so I'm getting nothing. Okay. Oh, Silver Fox says after the treason fight, I had 2 outfits of Kurt's. All right, so it happened to you too. Yeah, did you have 2 of his weapons and stuff too? Isn't that weird? Did you manage to be friends with Kurt, or did he turn on you? Did he help you, or did you have to fight him? You got through that really fast. I think I did like a whole bunch of side quests before I advanced the storyline up to the point of doing treason. Or you've been playing it a lot. Did you ever get through that quest with the Mother Cardinal and Petrus? Okay, let's see. Find the legendary crown of the High Kings. Alright, let's do it. Gonna go back here. Go and get the crown. Okay, Silver Fox says no, he's my friend. Okay, good. So Kurt is still your friend. That's good. I know, you were going to romance Vasco. Did you get around to romancing Vasco? Alright, here we are. I'm going to do a quick save here. Not a quick save, but a quick save. Yeah, this game is kind of strange. Like, I had that. You probably remember Silver Fox, but I'll just say for the general, public, anyone else that might be watching, or now or in the future, this game is a bit strange. How quests will just not trigger until you've gotten through like another quest or another part of the main storyline or another side quest. There's a lot of interdependent. I mean, it's just, there's this very complex interweaving story. So even though you know that, like, oh, the next quest should be this, or they talk about it even. They might even say, oh, you know what you need to do now is go talk to so-and-so or whatever. But, like, you can't actually do it until you've finished some other main quest or side quest. But they don't tell you necessarily what you need to do. Yeah, it's a little weird. I had a whole bunch of quests. I think it was after I finished Treason. It was like, all of a sudden, bing, 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 a whole bunch of stuff popped up. Yeah. Oh, Vasco's on hold. You're torn. You like them both. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not that kind of game. You have to pick one. It's not like Fallout where you can romance everybody and it's fine. I mean, you could. I think it's possible to, like, sleep with one of them and then the next morning there's a little conversation that you'll have where they'll be like, is this serious? And you can say, nah, it was just one night, thanks. So, you could sleep with one of them and then settle down with the other, or just sleep with both of them and not settle down with either one. Alright, so we gotta go. Yep, we've been down this road before. We're gonna probably go fight a few critters. Go down this path. I'm curious if the boss that we already fought will respawn, or if it's just going to remain dead because we've already fought it. Ooh. There's a big nasty teddy bear in here. Oh, let's do a bomb.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Kurt's over there kicking that teddy bear's butt. Alright, so these respawned. Yeah, we've already used that skill altar. Let's go see if the big boss has respawned. Even if it has, it won't be a problem. I mean, we just fought a boss. And it wasn't that bad. Big boss of the game, I think. I don't know. I mean, we're not at the end yet, so I don't know what else may be to come. We still haven't fought whatever it is that was flinging fire. Remember that? We were talking about some kind of fire spirit that was flinging flaming fire. Like a volcano spirit. We never have run into that yet. Maybe that'll be the final big boss of the game.
Move away. Things.
Oh, right, okay. Go this way. Right? Is this the right way? I think it is. Yep, there's the spears that line the path. They were talking about the spears. Oh, this is respawned. Professor Seraphin's work notes. I thought we already picked these up. Yeah, we already read this. Oh, dang. Does that mean it respawned? Nope, it's still dead. It's laying face down. Face down in the dirt. Yeah, alright. Well, there we go. Our questions were answered. It did not respawn. We'd already defeated it. So now I guess we just go in. Oh, Silver Fox is saying I need to do a lot of side quests. Mine are out of order, although I've read it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I ended up doing a whole bunch of side quests ahead of time, but yeah, apparently it... I've read that too now, that it just really doesn't matter. Oh, something up there. I mean, the game makes sure that you don't do things, you know, that you shouldn't be doing yet, or whatever. See, I was afraid of that at first because I didn't know. I thought if I didn't do the side quests, I might get locked out of them. Because that's how some games are. You know, if you go too far into the main quest line, you might get locked out of other quests. But yeah, I don't think this game does that. Like all of the quests that I had already done for all of the leaders of the tribes, when I went and talked to Ulan and I went and talked to Dunkus and Deirdre, I'd read online just recently that if you haven't done all of their quests and you go to talk to them about being High King, that's when they'll send you on their quests. They'll say, well, if you could help me out with, you know, X, Y, and Z, then maybe I'll help you out. And you can do them then. But I had already done them ages ago, so, you know. But yeah, I think you can definitely do things out of order. And I was worried about that because I was looking at game guides online. Like for the Bridge Alliance, I was trying to get friendship with the Bridge Alliance, but I couldn't get any of the quests to trigger, and I thought it was glitched because I kept reading online all these game guides that were like, okay, after you do this quest, you'll get the next one, and then you'll get the next one, and it didn't say, like, all it would say is to get this quest, just do the one before it. And I'm like, well, I did, so why is it not triggering? But no, it's not that simple. Like, you know, the quests will trigger when they trigger, and yeah, it's all right if they're not done like exactly in the same order or whatever. Oh, Solar Fox is saying, I do like a man in uniform. I'm in a military area. Yeah. Kurt's just adorable to me. I mean, I know when I first met Vasco, I was like, oh, is this the Hancock? But he's really not. Like, he doesn't... I mean, he's cool, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, if Kurt wasn't in the game and, you know, maybe I didn't like the other choices, you know, Vasco would be fine. You know, he's good looking and he's intelligent and, you know, he's good in a fight. But, I don't know, just something about Kurt. I found him endearing from the very beginning of the game. And even more so now, knowing his whole backstory and everything that he's been through. And all of his little comments that he makes about things. I just love his comments about stuff. He's practical, but kind. I like that. Alright, it looks to me like this is the way we'll come out because there's a very high cliff here that we can't climb. So we're probably going to be looping around and coming out over here. So let's go to the left. Oh, Solar Fox is not high enough to do main quests. Need to gain experience and find better weapons. Yep. Yep, that's a good reason to do side quests, if you can. And those mission boards. And just fighting every monster you come across. I used to sneak past a lot of them because I was like, oh, what's the point of fighting all of these monsters? But the point is so you can level up and get stuff to sell, I guess. I know, me too. Silver Fox felt sorry for Kurt. When he told his story, it made me sad. I know, me too. I cried. I don't know if y'all could tell at the time, but I was crying pretty hard. Tears pouring down my face. And I was trying to hold it together. I was trying to be cool. But yeah, that really broke my heart. Because one, it was unexpected. To me, it just kind of really just came out of nowhere. I mean, I just didn't expect it at all. And then just, you know, just everything about it. Yeah, that really touched me. It was really well written too. It was a good build up. It was a good story arc. Very nicely done. Oh, Storm, I see you retracted your message. I thought you were I started to read it. It was something about GTA. You were back to playing GTA again. That game is like Skyrim. It just never goes away, man. It's always popular. It's a classic. Alright, let's see. Let's go find the jagged crown. I mean, the crown of the High King. Oh. Somebody here is dead. Oh, there's people bones all over here. There's people bones here too. Why are there people bones in here? Oh. Are there gonna be... what are they called? Dosentats? I call them bats. Hiding up in the ceiling. Let's move out of the way so Kurt can jump down. Ooh, more skeletons. Looks like that rock fell on that one. Oh. Oh, there's critters.
Things are about to get
I think it's about to get dicey.
dicey.
Dang, I only hit the button once and she swooshed like 5 times there. That bomb does some work, doesn't it? Really does the heavy lifting. It's back here. Oh, I guess we can come down this way, but we can't go up that way. Let's look at the map. Huh. Oh, dang. This looks like part of the ruins of a Renagsi city. We've found ruins on the island because we found out that the merchant congregation had been on the island long ago. And there are ruins of cities that were built by the mainlanders. There's ruins in here too. Maybe from a rock slide or a volcanic eruption or something. Yeah, that's the way. That's where we were, and we couldn't climb up. Oh. Oh, are those whale bones? Or tree roots? Just checking things out here. Oh, cutscene. Ooh, butterflies. It won't be that easy.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders. And you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse.
Neither am
wish
I,
to lead my people
technically.
to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Dertere is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
Oh, dang. I gotta choose. I gotta choose right here, right now. Oh, wow. Hey, Stella, how you doing? Storm's asking, that's their old headquarters. I mean, the stuff that we walked through? I'm not sure. I don't think it's their headquarters. I mean, the merchant congregation comes from the mainland, but at the beginning of the game, it was like they had only found the island of Tirfirdi recently, and they were sending me out there, sending my cousin out there to be the governor of New Serene. But then after we got here and we did a bunch of quests and things, we found out that actually the merchant congregation had been out here like 100 years ago and had built a bunch of cities and done a bunch of stuff. And for reasons that I don't really remember, or maybe we don't know yet, it was all kept secret. I was raised by the merchant congregation, but I'm not actually one of them. My parents were islanders. Desarde's parents were islanders. Okay, so GreedFall. I know we're going to stand here and we're going to mad dog each other until I decide who to choose for High King. Now, I am torn between Deirdre and Dunkus. I don't know if it really matters who I choose exactly, other than like the end of the game, maybe. So, you know, it's important. What do you guys think? Storm saying, I hate scenes like this. Silver Fox is saying, well, she's strong and determined. Yes, I agree. I agree. I was just doing a little poking around on the internets a bit. It looks like, well, ultimately it doesn't really matter, but because either way I'll still get to progress through whatever the next quests are. But apparently Dunkus is sort of like the quote-unquote obvious choice because he wants everyone to be living in peace. And choosing Deirdre kind of goes against my own interests. You know, this whole game has been about me trying to be a diplomat and represent the merchant congregation. Now, of course, that's in a whole new light when I find out that the merchant congregation stole my mother and let her die in captivity, and I was born and they raised me and they were keeping all these secrets, and oh shit, now I sound like I'm starting to talk myself into turning against the merchant congregation. Yeah, I guess I kind of am. And I really don't like the Bridge Alliance, and I really don't like the Teleme either. So you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. Screw peace. I feel bad that I had to kill the High King in this game. I feel bad for everything the natives have gone through, and I'm really angry at the merchant congregation for killing my mother and lying to me all these years and everything else. So you know what? I'm gonna give her the damn crown, and then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna put that damn bird mask on that the natives gave me, or that I got somewhere, but that comes from the natives. I'm gonna start wearing that. That's it. That's who I am now. All right, I'm gonna go for it. Screw diplomacy.
Very well. It is yours. But I hope you will remember what I have done. I helped you so that you will help me in return.
I thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedluk and of our warriors, and I always honor words given to Karans. We will meet again at Dorchad Ganador for the great choosing. Kwawalam Seg, Karans.
And at least she didn't send me to be her errand boy. She was gonna do it herself, you know? She wasn't like, well, you could go get it for me, or, well, I guess you could go get it. Like, no, she wanted it, she went and got it, and I respect that. Oh, damn. I just realized what's behind us. That is a big-ass beast skull right there. You see that? Look at that. That's a skull. Like a big old beast skull. That's not just whale bones. That is the head of a massive beast. Holy shit. Are we gonna have to fight one of those? Oh, please. Please say it's so. That would at least be a challenge. Holy crap, that would be cool. Can we get in here? Is there anything to explore in here? No, we can't even get in here. Nope. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I just kind of talked myself into it. I was like, nah, I spent this whole game doing all their dirty work, running all their errands, defending them to the different factions, and defending the various factions to the natives, right? Being an apologist, is that what they call it? You know, oh, well, they have to do what they think is right, and oh, well, this, that, and the other, you know. I've been like a neutral party. I don't know if I wouldn't call myself a centrist. I was being neutral and diplomatic. But fuck that. After all the lies and all the bullshit, because like even all the stuff with Teleme, and I'm thinking out loud because, like, you know me, I get into the role play of the whole thing. But you know, I was sent to the island to find a cure for the Malachor, and I believed that my mother was dying from the plague, and I believed that Constantine was my cousin. And, you know, in good faith, I went to the island and I was trying to represent my neutral faction, who I believed was neutral, right? Who, you know, only had the best of intentions, I thought. And I get to the island and I find out that, like, the Teleme, even though the Mother Cardinal is all like, oh, the Inquisition, they're so terrible. She let it operate. She let it happen. She couldn't possibly have not known that all of that extensive, nasty shit was going on. She just didn't give a crap, and the only reason that she pretended to give a crap is because I was angry about it, and she didn't want to anger her ally. And then the same thing with the Bridge Alliance, right? That Governor Burnham or whatever his name was. You know, he's like, oh, our greatest scientist was working on a cure for the Malachor. Oh, I didn't know he was experimenting on the natives. Oh my, I guess we'll chop his head off. But he was only doing that because I was mad about it and he didn't want to anger his ally. That's how I'm going to look at it. That's how I'm looking at it. And then I find out that I've been lied to the whole time, that they kidnapped my mom, they killed my dad, and, you know, let my mom die. No, that's it. No, I'm done. I'm done with this mess. I'm done with all this mess. Screw them. And then I'm going to rescue my cousin, who I think's probably now turned into somebody evil. We're going to end up having to fight him, and I had to kill the High King and the High King's old lady to even rescue my cousin. Nope. Screw this screwed up family and these screwed up people. Nope, that's it. I'm supporting Deirdre. Even you, Kurt, right? I mean, I understand he's with the Coin Guard faction, but like even his faction, fuck those fools. Look at them, they're still suspicious of me, and they're the ones that were trying to overthrow the entire island government. I don't know, maybe they were right. Maybe they were right to want to take down the merchants and the Bridge Alliance and the Ptolemy. But I doubt that they would have been any better. They would have just installed themselves in control of the island and probably shit all over the natives too. Because, you know, they were perfectly happy to kill natives as long as they were getting paid for it. So, yeah, no, screw them as well. Screw this whole mess. What is this? Oh, another Professor Seraphin's journals. At long last, I have managed to enter the tumulus, but unfortunately the Guardian inflicted a grievous wound upon me. Oh, is this him? Is this his skeleton right here? It matters not. I will worry about it later. This tomb is so fascinating. And I thought the Guardians I had observed were tall. It appears that I was wrong. The skeleton that is in here is even more gigantic. Oh, what a creature it must have been when it was still alive. According to the natives, this Guardian was the first to have appeared, and it was in fact an ancient king of the island who transformed into this creature to repel an enemy coming from the sea. Oh, shit. It is obviously a legend, but my observations lead me to believe that it could be true to some degree. What do you mean it's obviously a legend? You see the skeleton right in front of you. Where do you think that came from? You think the natives just made it to trick you? These beasts were men and women before they transformed into guardians by means of a process I failed to understand. Oh, maybe he's saying that it was a legend that the first guardian was an ancient king to repel the enemies from the sea. No, we know that's all true. We know it's true. It was my faction, the merchant congregation, brought over here by the Nauts. And that's when they first started having guardians to try to keep us from being there. Well, us. I mean, I'm not even I'm a native. I was raised by them, but am I really one of them? That's like okay, Fallout 4 spoilers. That's like plug your ears if you don't want to hear Fallout 4 spoilers, but at this point the game's been out for a long time. Anyway, I'm just saying, spoiler warning. That's like Sean realizing, hey, I was kidnapped by the Institute. I don't think I'm going to work for the Institute anymore. I don't trust them, and I don't agree with their message and their mission. That's what Sean could have done, but he didn't. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do right now as Desarde. Screw this. My wound got infected, and I have no way of treating it. What a shame. I would have loved to complete this journal. I hope that someone will find my notes and continue my work. All right, well, I found all your notes. I don't know about continuing your work, but... But there he is. Professor Seraphin, we meet face to Skull. And now we gotta go through all these critters. Let's see.
Things are about to get messy.
I think these were all the critters that we saw up here when we came in. Yep, this is where we came in. Alright, and we're out of here. Silver Fox is saying co-native, yeah. Storm says I'd rather have more enemies than allies, honestly. Barbarian King says it's a jungle out there. Yeah. Yep. I don't know what the game's going to allow me to do. I don't know. I might be kind of railroaded into supporting the merchant congregation or protecting the factions or whatever. I don't know. But I just know I'm going to put on that bird mask. Alright, so what do we need to do now? A new High King. Return to Darhagnadu. I know I'm saying that incorrectly, but I've been calling it didgeridoo. Return to didgeridoo. Where's the nearest camp? Go out and to the right. That's the way we came in. This way? Nope. This way. Yep, straight ahead. There it is, straight ahead. Alright, here we go. Crane Mask of the Bird King. I am putting this baby on. I mean, I'll lose my 20% more loot thing, but I'll gain armor and balance and elemental resistance and poison resistance, and plus I will look wicked cool, so we're gonna go with that. Screw this game. Screw the merchant faction. Putting away our merchant nobles tricorn. Right. Now, I don't know if I can change my outfit. I don't know what other outfits I got in here. Those are other factions. I don't want to wear any of that nonsense. I could take these and probably fix them up and have a little more armor on them. These I think are from the Naught faction. They should be on Vasco, probably. Alright, we'll go back to see Vasco and see if he wants those boots. Where am I supposed to go next? Alright, we'll go. We'll see everybody when we set up camp in between. Oh, okay. Storm's gonna go and go back to Fallout 4 to finish building at Tappington Boathouse and County Crossing. That sounds like fun. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, he's got some kind of leather boots. Let's get the commander boots out of here. And see what's up with that. Oh, he can't even wear the commander's boots. He can. Oh, I think those are his. I left him in the black ones because they looked better. I didn't think it looked as good with red. Yeah, he can't even wear them at all. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think that looks good at all. Alright, that's fine. Oh, what a game, what a game. Make sure that Queen Deirdre trusts you. Yeah, I think we've done that. Offer the crown to the pretender of your choice. Make sure that Queen Deirdre trusts you. Yeah, I think she does. Okay, so let's go see the new High King. Oh, there she is.
I've been waiting for you. I've got the crown. The council will soon unite. I must go and win. Thank you for giving it to me in the end. You are a Carant now. Have no fear. I keep my promises.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, well, I guess she got elected. I should take off that cloak too. Screw them.
Congratulations, Dedra. Tearfredi now has a High Queen who will be strong enough to defend it. I hope you haven't forgotten the promise you made me.
Don't be afraid, Karants. I know the value of a promise, and I have not forgotten your help. But according to tradition, I must go and see Enon Milfrichteman on my own first. Meet me at the entrance to the sanctuary in 2 days, and I will get you inside. I will have had enough time to imbue myself with the strength of Tearfredi.
Thank you, Dedra. I'll be there.
We've spent 2 days twiddling our thumbs in this village. Don't you think we have better things to do?
We could knock boots. I mean, you know, there's always that. Take care of some other missions in the meantime. Wait for 2 days and go directly there. I guess we can take care of some other missions, but I'm not sure what. I mean, we don't have any other missions to do. I'd like to change my cloak. But let's just go. Let's just go. Kurt's getting cranky.
There you are, Karants.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon Milfrichteman has filled my heart with strength. As I expected, he warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island. But go. He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back. They say those who turn back awaken the guardians of the sanctuary.
Alright, walk on the right side. Don't look back. Okay. Alright, I guess this is it, y'all. Can I look around here? Where are we? Oh, what is this? Animad, the fiery soul. Where are we on the map? Oh, we're at the volcano! Oh, we finally made it to the volcano! Oh, shit! There's something off to my right there. Oh, that's the camp. Let's set it up. Now, I don't think I have any other cloaks. Oh, maybe I do. Okay. I have the lined cape of the congregation. I have the lined cape of the knots. I have the lined cape of the Bridge Alliance. I have a sailor's cape. Is that different from the cape of the Nauts? And I have a gunner's cape. Alright, I'm gonna put this one on because it's just plain blue. They all add charisma. So let's do it. Yeah, see? It takes away the gold trim and the emblem. I'm gonna do it. I'm storing this one. Alright. What's over here? We might not get a chance to explore again. Let's go take a look. Oh, this is probably where we're going to come out. This is one of those one-way... We can't climb up. We can only slide down. Okay. That's where we're going to come out. Just looking around. Is this one of those secret places you can squeeze into? No. Alright. Alright, we're going in. And we're gonna meet with the God of 1,000 Faces. Here we go. Stay on the right and don't look back. Alright, yeah, there's two branches. There's the left and there's the right. What happens if we go to the left, though? I'm gonna do what I'm told. Actually, let's make a save right here. We can come back and go down the other side later. What do you think of that? Alright. After we finish the game, maybe we can come back and try the left side and see how it's different. Ooh. We could have gone this way. Oh, there's some water over here and stuff. Probably would have had to fight some guardians or something. What's this? Dunno, but we're gonna stay here. Oh, we're going through a volcano. Oh, it's getting all like lava up here. Get this. I can almost smell it. Is that my sword? I don't recognize that sword. Cut through your gloves.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on mil vrienden. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Milfrichteman. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow. Take fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands. He spreads it today in my sap.
Is he talking about my cousin?
He stole my
yeah,
strength,
he is.
and that strength has driven him mad. Because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
Your cousin, obviously.
You call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation.
Oh damn, who's here?
My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all foes.
Oh shit, what's that?
Flee, or you will be their victims.
Oh shit. Flee from the sanctuary. Okay. Let's go, gang.
I saw a Renaigse fleeing the sanctuary. The Monesenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Milfrichteman cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
So, the Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Mil Frichtimen is often difficult to understand. Ask Donegad.
Thank you, Deirdre. I must dwell on it.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes. But I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done. Quawalam seg, Karants.
Goodbye.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I had said that, didn't I? I said my cousin is turning evil. Sounds like the talking tree was confirming it. Cuz is a scuzz. Oh, Barbarian King says, well, you wanted to fight a big beastie. Here's your chance. I guess not. I guess not. It was just there to scare us off. Inform Constantine about the sanctuary. That's it. No other information. Now we gotta go all the way back to New Serene. Alright, well, I guess we already looked around this place. I didn't see anything to grab. I didn't see any special armor, special weapons. I don't know. Maybe we can come back if we need to. I don't know. Let's go back. Yeah, it looks like my cousin needs to be dispatched. Well, I mean, I kind of saw that coming. Unfortunately. Vasco? Is your coat okay there? He's got worn steel gauntlets. 6244. I almost want to trade gloves with him. Yeah, I don't want to wear a guard cape. I'll stick with my plain blue one. Duke's dueling gloves. Alright, well, I think this is going to be it for me today. It is about that time. It is getting to be dinner time. And I need to go and eat dinner with my family. But we will definitely come back to this tomorrow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This has been quite an interesting turn of events. I'm going to consider what I will wear. I mean, my armor is cool looking. You gotta give it that. I mean, it does look pretty cool. I guess I'll just keep on wearing it, but I'm definitely going to keep the headdress. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I am disinclined to use any of the other companions at this point. Except maybe Vasco. Vasco's alright. I mean, are the Knots really so bad? I mean, the Knots were being treated like crap by the Bridge Alliance too. And the Knots have also been, I think, you know, used by the merchant congregation. And the Knots haven't done anything to me. They seem alright. But Taleme and the Bridge Alliance, I don't know. Don't know about all that. Woo! Woo, this story. The twists and turns of this story. It's like a Netflix series or something. I'm still enjoying it, though. It's been an awful lot of fun, and I hope you've had fun, too. It's been fun hanging out with you. Yeah, good to see you, Patrick. Good to see you, Ronan, Gentugo, Barbarian King, Silver Fox. I Stella was here a little earlier. Storm. Michael stopped by. And anyone else who's lurking, you're always welcome to lurk. Don't forget to snack on some cookies. Okay, Sonic Bro. Well, last night and the night before, I was eating some flourless chocolate cake, and let me tell you, that was amazing stuff. I replied to your comment, Silver Fox, and I posted the link to the recipe that I used over on YouTube, where you had commented and asked about that. I replied with the link. All right, everybody. Oh, you're very welcome, Silver Fox. Everyone, have a good rest of your evening, and take care of yourselves until next time.